Hey everybody, and welcome back to the farm. Today is November the 11th, about 10:30 in the morning. Got me a little fire going out here. It was in the 30s when I got up. Now it's in the 40s. Very little wind at all. Good opportunity to get up some heat and burn some of this scrap. Got a little bit done over the weekend. I was in Orlando all last week, or the week before last rather, and when I got back on last Sunday, got almost all the lathing up here. Like 2 more rows being done. Monday and Tuesday, I got my blocks set. Got the support post in. And today I'm gonna work on getting up the side lathing, and what I'm doing with it is I'm putting it flush up against the post, so when we put our tin on, it won't be a big bump out right here for it. So I'm gonna probably put one every 4 foot. I'll probably have one at the bottom and a couple through the middle. I still got to get the tin off. Still got to move the pit, and you know I was going to use these blocks on the pit for this, but for the cost, I think it cost me about $35 for these blocks. It would have took me all day just clean them blocks off. It just wasn't worth it. But when we tear this down, I will try to save as many blocks as possible to rebuild this pit later. And I'm gonna have to rebuild this back wall here, because these blocks, when I laid them to the post that was here, they're not in line with the new post. So this whole wall is bumped out about 2 inches off this post. So I will be tearing this wall back down. I've rebuilt it once, but I don't like how it looks, so we'll tear it back down. I'll move these blocks over some, get them more in line with the post, so this wall don't have a big bump out. As you can see, it's even at the top, and this 2x4 ain't, there's a big gap down there, so that ain't gonna work. But everything else come together. Hopefully we'll be able to get some tin on today. Had to tear up my floor to get these blocks set. Did find some termite damage on the bottom of that plywood. The posts were actually in pretty good shape. I reused the 2 4x4s, this one and this one. They come off there. You can see where they had started getting into these pressure treated posts. The termites will do a lot of damage if left alone. And just because you got pressure treated don't mean they won't eat it. These pressure treated 4x4s here are pretty dry, and so some of them you get is real heavy and wet and full of that compound they use to pressure treat them. That'll probably last a little longer, but these dry ones, they'll eat them like candy. And on these I just used a couple 2x4s. I bought a new one and used an old one. I kind of wish now I just went with all new ones, but I've got all these old 2x4s. Some of them's broke. I'm hoping that I can get enough to do this lathing, and we'll see. I can make some short runs if I have to. Just go center to center, but I'm gonna try to make all longs if I can. And of course on this post, I'm having to use a 2x4 block to kind of connect it. The only bad thing about having power poles is none of them's the same size. I'm afraid that this post over here in the corner is broke. You can see that big gap right there where this whole wall shifted out. I don't know if this wall here has shifted yonder way, or if this wall here is shifted yonder way, but or I guess it would be this wall here. Yeah, this wall here is shifted out. You can see that big gap down there. So I won't know how bad the damage it is until I get this. I've got to tear all this stuff out. This back wall, I'm gonna try to reuse most of it. I'm gonna have to cut the tops off that siding because I do not want the rafters to end right there like these old ones did. And the people who built this roof, re-roofed it the last time. They put all new 2x8s in for rafters, but they did not notch them correctly, and they didn't overhang them. It's supposed to be, rafters are supposed to be notched on the back side of the sill plate. They had them notched on the front side, and they should overhang. Now I'm gonna probably have to cut this overhang off some. I didn't even try to trim these tails on these because I didn't know how out of square this thing is. Plus I've got to measure the tin that's on here on this side to see how long it is, because I'm gonna have to reuse this tin for this side. Probably end up with this side being this commercial type tin, and the other side probably being 5V regular tin. It's gonna look like crap, but I've already spent probably $400 just getting to where I've gotten, and I'm gonna sell some more scrap metal. I had $250 worth of scrap metal sales, so it only really cost me 150 bucks to do what I've done. But I got a lot more scrap metal to sell. I don't think it's gonna be no $200 or $300 though. So anyway, I'm trying to get over the crud, and of course it's been rainy this week. Last couple of days I haven't done anything out here. I'll give you a quick update. I'll bring you back. We'll get some more work done. All right, everybody, it is 10 to 4. Been out here all day. I hadn't even stopped to eat lunch. But we got everything ready to put the tin on. Feet on the fire. Quite a good bit of wood. Just warmed up now. I had to come out of that sweatshirt I had on. Got some fascia on. Got the plank, everything good. I think the tin's going to overhang about 2 inches off the fascia, so I think that'll be plenty of grip. I noticed one rafter was a little higher than the rest by about a ½ inch down there. I don't know how it happened, but I thought I notched them all the same. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Couldn't tell till I got the wood on it. I think it was this one right here. I don't know if y'all can tell, the sun's so bright on this side. And so I barely can talk, but tomorrow I'm gonna try to get this old tin off. We're gonna reuse it over here on this side because that tin will have to be longer over there. I'm gonna extend those rafters out. So I cut these joists to be able to use this tin, which is 11.5 foot, and we'll have to cut some more, some of the other tin. The rest of that tin was like 21 feet, so it ain't gonna quite work out to 2 sheets per 1 sheet, but we can overlap if we need to. So I guess that'll be the first thing in the morning, get this tin off and start putting it up. So until then, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and